I'm going to show you in this video how to set up conversion tracking if you are using a form on your website or landing page. And we'll be able to set up the conversion tracking within Google Ads so that whenever someone comes to your landing page from Google Ads, they fill out the form, that data gets passed back into Google Ads and we'll be able to see very key information like what keyword this conversion came from, what device this user conversion came from, and demographic data. We're going to have a lot more rich data in order to make smarter decisions about optimizing our campaigns. So if you're struggling with figuring out how to do this, this is definitely the video to watch all the way through because I'm going to show you how to go about setting all of this up. And then in this example, I am going to be using Go High Level as a landing page builder, but you can use any landing page builder or website builder software. You just need to follow my instructions as it relates to your platform. So yeah, first things first is we want to make sure that our landing page or website has a form that is redirecting to a thank you page once the user clicks on the submit button. So the experience should be that once the user comes here from Google, then they fill out the form because they're interested, they click on get in touch or the submit button. This form and this page completely redirects to a thank you page. In this example here, when someone fills out the form, they get redirected to a get in touch or thank you page. And then you will be able to track any conversion that is coming from this page, because when someone lands on this page, then a pixel gets fired and that data gets passed into Google, and then Google will be able to track all the users that come to this page. Now, how do we go about doing that? Well, we'll have to go into Google Ads, go to Goals, Summary, create conversion action, then click on Website, get the URL or of your landing page or your website and where you're sending the traffic to, and then just click paste it in there, click scan. You have two options. You can use website events or create conversion actions or create them manually. I create them manually. That's just my preferred method of doing it, but you've got two ways about doing this one or this one. So I'll just go down here to create conversion actions manually using the code. Add conversion action manually. Goal and action optimization. I will click on submit lead form. I'm going to call this Spring 25 landing page because I'm going to be testing a new landing page. For the value, really just depends if you are assigning values to your leads or not. Most small businesses don't. In this example, I'm going to keep it simple and not use one. But this is probably going to be more valuable if you do e-commerce. Because you'll be able to track the actual value for each purchase. But in this example, I'm just not going to. But some lead gen campaigns in the past that I've done, we will use values. In this case, I'm not. I'm going to count one conversion per click or interaction, because if you count every, sometimes people might submit it 2 or 3 times, and then it might make Google think that we had 2 or 3 leads when it was really just one person that submitted 2 or 3 times. So we don't want that. And I'll just keep things the way that it's set in default. Besides this enhanced CPC thing. Enhanced CPC is going away anyway, and I'm not even going to be using that as a bid strategy, but I just turn it off. I hate that it's even an automated feature. So yeah, these features just say pretty much, with click-through conversion window, meaning that, someone comes here but they don't convert right away, then and they come back within 30 days, they could be counted as a conversion. I just keep things here simple. I don't change anything, and then I'll go to done, save and continue. Get instructions to finish. I'm just going to click here done, and then I'm going to show you what I do next. I'm going to click on Spring 25 landing page, the actual conversion action we just created. I'm going to then click on Tag Setup, install the tag yourself, and then here we have two different tags. One is the Google tag and one is the event snippet. The Google tag is a tag that you apply in the head of every page of your website. You only need to install it once per account. So in this example, I'm going to just grab this, copy, go over to my landing page builder, and I'm going to go to the settings area where if you're using Go High Level, you just go to the funnel you want to put it in and then go to settings and then head tracking code, paste it, and click save. If you're using Unbounce or any other landing page builder, you want to go to a section that allows you to insert the code in the head of the page of your website. You only need to submit it once and it will apply to every page of your website. Then we want to go back to Google Ads, go to Event Snippet. This is really important. This is where a lot of people go wrong, and this is where the conversion tracking issues happen. Event Snippet only should be placed on the page where users are taken to after they submit the form, not on the actual landing page itself. It should be placed on the thank you page, on the back of the thank you page, not on the main landing page. So how do we go about doing that? We're going to grab the code. We want to make sure that we're using the page load version, not the click, because the click is only going to track people that click the form button. And we're not tracking buttons, we're tracking page loads. So we're going to get the pixel, copy, then we're going to go over to our landing page builder and we're going to go to the thank you page, click edit, and then on the thank you page where you could submit a form, you want to put the code there. So I already have an old one here. I'm going to put a new one here and save. Paste, publish, should be good to go. Just make sure tracking code is in there, and it is. Go back, and you are all set. So after you go to back, then it should take, right here it shows status as inactive. Usually it takes up to 3 hours after someone visits the page containing the tag. I'll just go to the thank you page, refresh it, and should within 3 hours show as active, or you can go ahead and submit the form and test it. Then it should take you to the thank you page. You don't have to actually go and click on the ad in order to have this tracked. But yeah, this should then eventually be changed to active, and make sure that it's primary so it gets count as a primary conversion. And then, yeah, you should be here pretty much good to go. Definitely make sure that you test this before you submit it. Yeah, and in this example, we were using Go High Level, but any other landing page builder or software you use, you'd follow the same format. Now, if you're using Unbounce or where it doesn't have a global section to put a head tag, you want to just go to each page and put that first tag that I copied up at the top. And then on the thank you page, you want to make sure that you have this header tag and then the snippet below it. But only on the thank you page. Every other page just needs the tag. So if you have any questions on that, let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, I would love it if you could give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to this channel. I post videos about Google Ads every week, and hopefully you were able to set up your conversion tracking correctly if you were using a thank you page that's redirecting to a or a landing page that's redirecting to a thank you page. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much.